And the humic comes from plant life that is millions of years old. Okay, so guess what? You're eating, okay, all right, in a different base. It's not alive anymore, but it's got the vibration and it's got the nutrients still in it. You're eating the same thing that the dinosaurs were eating as plant life. Right, Joshua?
Yep.
That's it. So you're just think of the vibration back then, the high oxygen levels. Just think there was no toxicity. None. We're in a swamp of toxicity. The biggest toxicity is the blue light that you can't even see it coming at you now. And the 5G, the Wi-Fi, that, you know what, if you could see all the cell phone lines that are going through this house from people making cell phone calls and all the Wi-Fi, you'd be like ducking and going into that cave over there. And you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So negative bacteria. I need everybody to understand something. The humic and the fulvic and all these products, they feed the good bacteria. Any of the bad bacteria that can turn and come back to good bacteria will. And if they won't, the environment's created that they die off. Okay?
Yep. That we have?
Yes.
Okay, specially formulated to take the halogen from fluoride, chlorine, or bromine, which have the same number of outer electrons as your iodine receptor site. Now, the iodine is also a haloid. So any one of those haloids can capture that iodine receptor site and short-circuit it. If that happens, then you can have an overactive or an underactive thyroid. Okay? And so bringing in the balance, the nutrition. The secret in our immune system is really the thyroid, and your first line of defense in your body is your lymph. And if you're using water that has chlorine in it, okay, you don't have a lymph system. And that the reason being is that the thyroid, the receptor site.
Can I correct you a little bit? Just a teeny bit?
Yeah.
What if it's structured water?
Well, yeah, structured water.
Structured water, even if there's chlorine in it, it changes the frequency so the chlorine does not harm the body.
Yeah, yes.
It makes it innate. And everyone, even though you might still even smell the chlorine, it's not touching the body. Anyways, go ahead.
Absolutely. The chlorine, if you can, having a water structuring unit on your house is like number one, because like I say, your first line of defense is your lymph system.
And your lymph system operates better with structured water because it's the lowest surface tension. And what it does is it helps the lymph to move better. When you take water that has to be digested by the human body, especially for people who are tired all the time or sick, they don't even have the energy to digest the water because you have to digest water. It's a food. And people don't even have the energy to do that anymore. If you're an alcoholic, then no. If you're on more than 2 prescription drugs, then no. And I'm just being honest, because the chances are you're too acidic. You're creating a forest fire and telling these little drops to put it out.
Well, there's more on that too, because on the medications, okay, any antibiotics stops the stem cell production
instantly.
So if you're trying to heal something, and I'm just dealing with a lady right now who had a big abscess, and she went and they gave her antibiotics, but it hasn't stopped the abscess yet. And so I was explaining to her, well, the problem is that you killed your stem cell production. So now you're dependent on the antibiotics to do the job. So you either have to follow through on them or stop taking them.
You're either going to make peace with your body or continually keep trying to kill the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one, Daryl. Thank you.
All right.